right. So this Gran Turismo tells the story of this working class gamer who has dreams and aspirations of being a race car driver. Right. So he is basically the best player, best Gran Turismo player in England. They got him. Yeah, he's the best Gran Turismo player in England. Um, but his father is an ex football player played by what's his name?
Diamond.
Jaimin Hunsu. Um, this is a true story of what's his name? Jan Mardenborough.
Yep.
Jan
Thank you.
Monobaro, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so his father's an ex-football player, wants him to get outside more, you know what I mean, play footy just like he did. He's got a brother that seems to be really good at footy, so he might follow in the footsteps of his father. But it just didn't doesn't appeal to him. He wants to be a race car driver. He goes deep into Gran Turismo, and I mean that's the only game he plays. You get to see a look of his at his shelf, and that's the only game that he plays on PlayStation. Um, his father is more of a realist. I think he understands that people that look like them, and from that sort of socio economical sort of like place that they're in, do not get into race car driving. That's a $1 billion sport that you can't sort of buy into being poor, right? So some nice commentary on that there.
Yeah.
But eventually what's his name? Legolas's character, Danny Moore.
Yeah.
Danny Moore pitches to Nissan um, this contest where we take the greatest Gran Turismo players on the planet
Hmm.
and we sort through them and we get the best drivers from anywhere on the planet and we put them into real racing, right? So we will train them for what seemed like a year and a bit, or like quite a long time. Um, and we actually get them into racing. It's a sort of rocky, sort of rags to riches story, right? Um, Nissan board seems like they laugh him out the room. He finds out when he's in the lobby of Nissan that they're actually going to go ahead with his proposal under the speculation that he gets a proper pit leader, right? That pit leader ends up being David Harbour, whose character's name is Jack Salter. I was going to say Jack Slater, but still.
Yeah.
Let's say. Anyway, so Jack Slater's past is he's got a checkered past, pun intended. What's his face? Yeah. So
Leave my bands alone.
he in his young days he was a racer. Something happened, which you get to find out later on. What actually happened that stopped him from racing, right? So this is that story, and there's rivals in here and everything with Salter and his previous crew and the racer on that team. And it's just like for me, I really liked the movie.
Yeah.
It was executed well by Blomkamp. I think he understood what people wanted. They wanted racing. They wanted really good characters, which they gave.
Yep.
And it's a true story, which like I the guy that was the real Jan, did all the stunts in the cars, which is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a really great story. It was executed well. The script wasn't bad. It's weird thinking that this is a true story because this does sound like something made up.
It does.
Yeah, but yeah, it was great. We got to see Jerry Halliwell again, which was weird.
Yeah.
Haven't seen her in years.
She was the mother.
She was the mother.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's scary. Is that what's his face? What spice was she?
Ginger.
Ginger. Is that Ginger Spice?
Wow. I didn't even notice her.
Yeah, I
Shit.
noticed. But yeah, that was a little summary. My thoughts. What
Very
do you
good.
guys have?
I like the movie for the most part. I think it's clunky in some of the performance areas, but the execution of this, the way that Blomkamp uses drones blended with CGI, The races are interesting, and they do the best thing possible for the character, which is not give him everything on a silver platter. The story in itself is so unbelievable, like the truth is stranger than fiction type shit, that if they had done that, where they just like, now you're qualified for this, and you get this, and you get this, nothing comes easy to yarn, and I was like that sort of story. And once you kind of get into the groove of the tone that they're going for, it's not ultra realistic, right? But it's also not so campy and zany or whatnot.
Yeah.
But it is that sort of underdog story that I think people like really resonate with, and I really did. And yeah, it was just a really good ride. Pause. And also, pun very much intended. Man.
Yeah. No, I love this movie. Going through it, it flew for me. Like, I didn't think I was going to be in there for that long, and it felt like just 30 minutes and then it was done. Really needed to piss midway through that movie, though.
I noticed.
Don't get two popcorns, people. Don't do it to yourself.
Jesus. Why is it the popcorn that's making you piss?
It makes you drink more.
Yeah, I downed that whole Pepsi in like 45 minutes.
Jesus.
But no, so overall, what I really enjoyed this movie, man, start to finish. For me, the car racing was fucking spectacular. And the performances for that too are really good. Like, for Jaimin to break out some of the waterworks in this movie was amazing as well.
Oh,
like,
that man's got the best tears in the game. Like, he does.
It really does.
Like give us free. Like you can't beat that. Like the tears look real. It's not like he I was going to say Windex. It's not like he vised into his eyes before then.
Yeah.
Windex.
No wonder you were screaming. But the fact that they could weave a love story into this as well was really cool. But as well as that, the overarching like love story for cars and being a gamer and given the opportunity to move into something identical to what you do but realer is incredible. And a very big push to actually explain that Gran Turismo isn't just a game, it is a racing sim. Was mad too. And even like some of the scenes of Jan getting his new steering wheel and things like that. Like for me, getting new gear for gaming is fucking unbelievable. I get so excited. But yeah, this movie was just incredible start to finish.
Wow. Big Incredibles on it. Okay. I like
Tell
these.
Pixar they can sue me.
Because I'm Mr. Incredible.
Can I just say that I still think that Kofun is a bitch.
Badly. Big
I don't know
time.
what this guy's accent is either. Because
Dumb
sometimes,
cunt.
sometimes he sounds like he's deaf.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here? Is something wrong with
can't-
him? Or?
He can be a bit marble mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
Jesus.
In it. I love how that's how people think that English people.
Yeah.
In
Straight away, that's where you go.
Yeah.
Governor.
I know. Hey, governor.
Give us a gaze. All right.